close insight into the practice of indirect rule in colonial northern Nigeria. In reality, the system of indirect rule would appear to have operated with varying degrees of refinement and a lot of ambivalence in the various provinces in adopting the principle of indirect rule. In adopting the principle of indirect rule, the British not only reinforced the position of Hausa Fulani rulers they met, but also supported the major Islamic sects of Qadiriyya and Tijaniya to ward off the growing profile and influence of more militant sects such as the Mahdiya. This is more apposite in view of the strong anti-colonial fervor of Mahdist groups in Egypt, in North Africa, in East Africa, and in Sudan. By adopting indirect rule in the vast territory of northern Nigeria, the British colonial administration upheld aspects of Islamic law, even as they established a reform of the legal system in the area. Thus, although Sharia was adopted in most of the provinces, it was in the main only applicable to Muslims, while non-Muslims were placed under the English common law. The colonial government also reserved the power of review over the Islamic courts. Also, what they called the repugnancy test was adopted, by which all punishments under Islamic law which were repugnant to natural justice, equity, and good conscience would be overturned. In Yoruba land during the colonial period, the missionary movements played a very vital role in providing early Western education with its concomitant modernity. Mission Christianity produced a number of professionals and commercialists, including lawyers, engineers, doctors, teachers, catechists, traders, and clerical officers. Ultimately, this gave rise to charismatic Christianity in the whole of southern Nigeria through the independent African churches and the Pentecostal groups. Colonial policy in northern Nigeria did not allow much Christian missionary activity in the Muslim provinces. However, mission activity was freer in the non-Muslim communities, where primary and secondary education simultaneously took off and took firm root. This tended to unify non-Hausa Fulani elements in the Middle Belt against the Hausa Fulani Emirate structure, which had been reinforced by the colonial indirect rule system. Chapter 4 started off with the constitutional conferences, which heralded decolonization in Nigeria, roughly from 1946 up to independence in 1960. By adopting a regional structure within a loose federation, the colonial state set the stage for Nigeria's first constitutional democracy from 1951 to 1966, with strong regions and a weak federal center. The political landscape was also defined during this period, with the major ethnic religious groups dominating their regions. Thus, as decolonization arrived, religious identity was sharpened. Consequently, at independence, Western-oriented southern elites from the Western and Eastern regions, made up of mainly Christian mission-educated people, pushed for independence with a strong central government. On the other hand, the northern region, through Hausa Fulani Muslim elites, preserved their regional autonomy, strongly supported by British policy. Chapter 5 focuses on religion and the post-colonial state in northern Nigeria. As the NPC dominated the political space in the region, opposition parties accused the NPC of using state power to suppress them. Consequently, ethno-religious minority groups, especially from the Middle Belt, became quite assertive. While the House of Fulani Muslim rulers tightened control of these communities through the NPC-controlled regional government, these ethno-religious groups formed their own political organization to assert their autonomy. Thus, during the period of the First Republic, 1960 to 1966, intersecting religious and ethnic conflicts played out into communal conflicts, especially in the Middle Belt communities. Conversely, such conflicts also emerged in the Muslim provinces in form of intra-religious competition, especially between the Qadiriyya and Tijaniya and other emergent liberal Muslim groups. The transition to colonial rule of the Murtala Obasanjo regime of 1975 sparked off the Sharia debate in agitation for and against. The debate resulted in a sharp division between Muslims and Christians over the issue of Sharia. And once again, Nigeria's deep religious and regional weaknesses and tensions came to the fore. A stalemate ensued, and in the end, the Constitution Drafting Committee made a compromise in the provision of Sharia and customary appeal for course of appeal in the northern states with limited authority in civil and criminal cases. In the Second Republic, 1979 to 83, all the political parties had their roots in those of the First Republic. Consequently, the 1979 elections followed the ethno-religious lines of the 1959-66 period and was immediately followed by a lot of ethno-religious and regional tensions. A wave of violence ensued as a result of religious riots in Kano, in Yola, Maiduguri, and many other cities of the northern states. Many such other riots followed in the 1980s and 1990s, with the Kafanchan riots of 1987 spreading to other parts of Kaduna State and many other northern communities. Sporadic uprisings and arrests continued all through the military regimes of Babangida and Abacha. The 1998 Constitution was proclaimed leading to the election of Chief Olusegun Obasanjo as the new president on the platform of the People's Democratic Party in 1999. Chapter 6 examines the rise of Pentecostal Christianity in Nigeria, covering the southern and middle states in the 1980s. The movement centered on material and spiritual empowerment based on mass conversion from mainstream Catholic and Protestant churches. Ultimately, Pentecostal Christianity added to the structural imbalance between Christians and Muslims in the three major Nigerian geopolitical regions of the North, South, West, and Middle Belt. Chapters 7, 8, and 9 deal with what the author called the establishment of expanded Sharia, which was backed up by the enactment of legislation in Zamfara State in the year 2000. This was followed by other northern states, and by 2002, 12 states have followed suit. In view of Nigeria's multi-religious identity, conflicts erupted over their actions, details of which are set out in the book, especially at pages 162 to 222. Thus, the early years of the Fourth Republic witnessed a major conflict between the 12 northern Sharia states and many Christian groups in southern and middle belt states. Violence ensued, which in addition to destroying lives and property, deepened communal suspicion and intolerance in the psyche of Nigerians. By way of conclusion, at pages 22 and 223 to 231, the author very ingeniously summarizes the book to give a glimpse of what was discussed in detail in the preceding chapters of the book. I'll now briefly talk about the general comments on some issues raised in the book and on the book itself. One of the major issues that featured prominently in chapters 7, 8, and 9 of the book is religious conflict, leading to a chain of communal violence. Although such occurrences, Boko Haram inclusive, were brought about by conflicts over religion and or politics, it will appear that they were all invariably fueled by underlying social and economic issues. Differentiation, inequality, and lack of opportunities coupled with ignorance exacerbated this crisis that engulfed the bulk of northern Nigeria covered by this study. By adopting a multidisciplinary approach, the book is a very potent and veritable source of rich information on Nigerian sociology, Nigerian history, anthropology, politics, religion and constitutional development, and contemporary issues. Scholars all over will find it an excellent addition to the corpus of source material. It illuminates the complex nature of inter-religious study and offers a very refreshing vista to this aspect of human development in Nigeria. On the whole, the book reflects a brilliant display of scholarship and style interpretation. A vast amount of source material has been carefully laced and grafted together to produce this scholarly work, which is a veritable source material for scholars, students, policymakers, and other public officials. More primary sources, however, may be added to this study from the National Archives in Enugu, Ibadan, and Kaduna, which I haven't seen evidence of consultation there, to further enrich the source material that was used. Also, the Ahmadu Bello University Historical Documentation Center at Ariel House houses which original material for northern Nigeria, including documents of the regional government, which should provide additional primary resource material. The book is very richly annotated and indexed, while all source materials have been adequately captured in a detailed bibliography. I commend and congratulate Professor Olukomi Bowen for a brilliant job, which certainly will serve as a rich addition to the literature on the materials. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, our distinguished discussant.